Here to show you guys the skills of the different sponsors, but I was just testing something out and kind of noticed this little thing here. I was testing right-hand peek. Sometimes, like when you're holding your gun, you know, like your right side can see out more. So I was just basically testing that out to see if, like, if I'm peeking from the right side, if they could see me first or if I could see them first. And this is what happened. So right here, I'm not even supposed to be able to see this guy, right? But I'm already liable to get shot at. And if he inches out a little bit, that's a headshot. And I still don't see him. It's not really fair, is it? I'm dead. He's not. So, it's not Peeker's advantage, it's like Camper's advantage. Anyways, let's get right to the sponsors. Pinnacle, easy peasy. You got your grenade, you got your far toss, you got your close toss. Play around this close toss. What if I'm holding it and I switch? It goes to my knife. What if I'm holding this and I switch? It doesn't. Okay. Release and switch. It doesn't throw it. So here, release button, switch. You can't do it at the same. So let's see. So I'm holding it and switch, does not throw. And it also switches back to my gun. Alright. Let me get hurt first. So the E, good thing I didn't die. The E heals you, right? So let's see. If I have a gun out and I use E, it switches to this while I'm healing with my other hand. I walk very slow. Like you can see that I'm walking so slow right now, but this is normal walk speed. Right, so when I'm healing though, I'm healing this guy, but my other guy gets like a speed boost, enhanced vision, and ignores weapon move speed penalties. Enhanced vision. So I move faster and I see better. So this is how it looks on the other side. Everything, all the enemies will show pure red, bright red. I'm stimmed right now, so I can move faster, I guess. Yeah, when it turned off, I go slower here. So, and the flash. So, one thing to note about the flash, though, even if you're not looking at it, you're gonna get flashed. It's just shorter. Let's lob that. Okay, that was longer. You can see, you know that they're flash if you can see that on their face. That shows that they're flash. So let's see. I'm holding it. I switch. Nothing happens. Do that. You switch. Okay. Flash. Holding it. Nothing happens. Okay. So switch to the other guy. Morgan. All right. Morgan United. Q is a smoke grenade. 14 seconds. Alternate fire. Throw a smoke grenade and your puck at the same time. Enemies cannot see your... Okay, so... Oh, with alternate fire, it throws a smoke grenade and the puck. So I queued that up. I queued that. So this... Just a smoke. I throw that in there. Wait, it showed the fucking puck. It showed him coming out of it. Let me throw my puck in there. It still shows a line though. Does it not show for the enemies? I don't... Or does it only... If I right click? Or yeah, right click. I mean, there's still kind of a line. But I guess it's kind of fast. It conceals it a little bit. Maybe it only shows for your own team. Meltdown in area. Caustic fluid damages players. That's a very particular number. 168. Divide that by 7. Alright. Friendly fire, it hurts yourself. And that's how you look like when you're in it. You can lob it just like the grenade. Makes a sound. Visual effect. Can you hide that though? No, it still does the sound, even if you throw it in there. C. Hidden grass. Deploy a trap that cloaks itself after deployment. Explodes if an enemy gets too close, creating a slow zone. So the concealment part, I think it only applies to the big circle. They don't see the big circle, but they still see that thing. Because I remember seeing one in a match, shooting it, and then disabling the whole thing. So when you do shoot it though, it'll go off. But it will, once you destroy that, it'll stop. So I really like how you can use a skill, then change to your other person and have that skill do work, like the Adrena-Link. But I guess this class doesn't really have much, just that's your kind of duality skill. Alright, next one. Bloom. So Bloom, you got your shield here, which you can actually break the shield. But sometimes when you're playing against people, if they see you behind the shield, they won't shoot right away. Because as soon as they break the shield, then you can just kill them, right? So it's kind of like who's going to break the shield first, and then we'll kill each other. You got this E is your twin mend healing. So heals for 80 over 10 seconds. Slow heal 10 seconds. Alt fire. If damage, heal you and your Spectre for 40 health over 10 seconds. So that's 80 for both. So let's see. Heals us both. Swarm grenade, right? This releases a yellow cloud that blocks vision plus heals you. So if I step in here, why isn't it healing? I don't know. I don't think it heals you. It damages people though. It damages enemies, but doesn't damage team. Throw it close, far. You can even hide yourself in the shield too. Then when it goes down, you can see stuff. The curvature of the shield's pretty key. It's too bad you can't like rotate it like Sage's wall. That'd be cool. Right, next one. Riker Industries. I like this one. This one's kind of like my favorite. So for your Q, you got the wave scan. It pulses 3 times towards your active body. So whichever one you're controlling, it pulses towards that person. So I can throw it, stick it on the wall. It'll pulse towards me, and anyone caught in between the pulse will be shown on the map and through walls with a little hexagon mark. So why I like this so much is that you can also bounce it. So say for example, I'm trying to get it like through a 90-degree angle. I just throw it there, it bounces. And you can see where it bounces to, right? Keep in mind though, enemies can just shoot that and destroy it. But the reason why I like this so much, other than bouncing it, so let's say I throw it here, right? Boom. I'm scanning in between here, but if I switch, it'll scan towards my active character. So now I can confuse them and make them think I'm over there, or, you know, scan 2 different areas at the same time. I could throw this on one side of the map, then teleport to the other side, and scan across the whole map. Though it isn't very wide, it's a pretty good scan. Alright, on to the hull mine. The hull mine detonates for 3 explosions, 15 damage each. It goes like boom, boom, like detonation, detonation, detonation. You want to put those where people can't see it, so that when they do get close, Like, let's say I put it there, the circle won't show, but if they get close like this, they'll detonate. So once they walk here, they're taking damage. And then plus you got this arc sentry here that you can place that slows people down whenever this beam is aiming at them. So it'll keep going side to side like this. And if somebody is just here, every time that beam hits them, they'll be slowed by like 80% or something. So one trick is to like have it so that when they boom, pop the corner, that pops, and then this is slowing them, so they're dealing with both things at the same time. Then maybe you're having right there just shooting them. So that's Riker. The hull mine's good for defending. If you put it down at the bomb and they try to defuse it, it'll hit them. Vector dynamics. Dual amp. Your Q, I forgot to mention, you get for free too. And it refreshes during the match if you use it. Deploy a marker and gain 15% fire rate buff for 8 seconds. Reactivate to teleport your Spectre to the marker, giving it a fire rate buff. Kills reset the buff duration. 30-second recharge. That is pretty crazy. Reactivate to teleport your Spectre to the marker. Okay. It's still amped for this one. Oh, so the marker drops there, and then I have thing. And then I can just teleport. Oh, okay. So it drops a marker when you press Q. And it gives you like super firing rate. So let's say I'm about to fight there. Boom. My other guy's aiming B. I kill a guy here. I keep pushing. I die. I don't know. So it... How's that guy? So if I die here... My guy, I could then control this other guy, and he's still amped. Okay. This is the wall that you can put out. Right click makes it go fast. You can't shoot. This one makes it go slower, so you can kind of just amp yourself up as you go through. Then they didn't know that there was a Spectre hiding behind your wall. Alright. C, Nanosphere. Bouncing Nanoswarm deals 90 damage over 2.5 the first enemy gets near. So this bounces through walls. It's pretty big, yo. It does damage if it touches them, and it'll stop when it touches somebody. 90 damage, that's a lot. Alright, so Ghostling Collective. This one's pretty straightforward. You get a wall here. So that long. So it's not full map wall like Viper from Valorant, but it's a pretty long wall. It looks like you can't shoot through it, but you could shoot through it. And you can kill people through it. So that's a wall. Not stopped by terrain. Touching the wall blurs your vision, right? So I can go behind here. Throw it out. Not stopped by terrain. Right, and then you got your dupe, your E. Throw it out, confuse the shit out of them. It does run like a bot though, so... I mean, once it's like kind of going halfway like that, they can't really tell, but... I guess sometimes you could just run like a bot to kind of like make it seem like you're the dupe, and then just turn around and blast them. Leave a dupe behind you when you puck throw if you have a char. Okay, so let's puck throw. It leaves a dupe behind. So it looks like it's an uncontrolled character. So if I, you know, if I'm A, I want to send my guy A, it leaves one of these things on B. So if someone shoots it, I'll know that they're there, because enemies who shoot dupes are revealed briefly. Then for your C, you got dead zone. Creates a large distortion field. Okay. This one's kind of cool. So if you know someone's there, you could just kind of throw this. If they're in that circle, they can't see you. This is how it looks like when you're in there. You can't see out of the circle too well. It's all pixelated. Like here. You can't see any of those targets. I wouldn't be able to shoot them. You got all these things moving across your screen. It's not fun. So this is Ghostling. Moo Robotics. This one's pretty cool. So you got a healing drone, but you can either choose to chuck it, and it kind of slowly moves. Sometimes you can't cross the line of fire, you know, saving your guy there. It'll heal them, but it won't stay there. That's unfortunate. It'll bounce back. That's kind of trash. Or you can place it down. Doesn't have a very far throw range, but you know, the circle's pretty wide. It's pretty weird to have this thing bounce like a hockey puck, because I don't know. I don't really. I guess it's cool that it moves, but like, what's the point of it moving when there's only 3 people on your team, right? Like, I guess there's 6 total if everyone's controlling 2, but. So this one follows your crosshair and it explodes after a second. And the flash... Okay, I don't get flash by. That's pretty good. So it does follow my cursor a little bit when I move it. And it doesn't flash yourself, so that's pretty good. For Pinnacle International, it flashes yourself, so that... This is a fast recall thing with a shield. The shield does 150 health. Shield dome on impact. Shield dome lasts 14 seconds. Kind of like Morgan's smoke. Let's see if I'm wrong about that. 14 seconds, yeah, same thing. 150. That's like 5 bullets. You can break this shit. 6 bullets from pistol. You can break that shit, so. But it does give you fast recall, even when the shield breaks. So that's pretty good. I guess the shield, you know, you can use it when you're defusing, planting. Then last but not least, Umber Reconnaissance. The Recon Wing is pretty cool. So you throw this, it creates a big circle. That doesn't do justice to the big circle. Okay. So that's how big it gets, and everyone that's caught inside, all enemies that are caught inside that are revealed. You can see them through walls. And then you got this, the pulse finder. You can see the actual range of the pulse finder on screen and on the mini-map in an actual game. So if anyone's caught within that pulse, you can actually see them through the walls and on the mini-map as like a little diamond. Right, so that's good, because sometimes when you're pushing on site, you know, they're hiding behind cover, you use this, they're not hiding anymore. Then with this one, you can actually flash, it's like Breach from Valorant, you can flash them behind a wall. So if I wanted to flash, say, like, I don't know, my guy standing right there, throw it right here, switch, boom, flashed. Switch back, see. That's how it looks like from the other side. And this is how it looks like from my side. So it doesn't flash you, but it shows you the range. It doesn't self-flash. If you're in there, it'll self-flash. So like, so that I jump in there, unflash as well, glare burst. Right. And that's pretty much it for all the skills and all the different sponsors that you can play in this game.